Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome to another video on my channel, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to deal way more damage in anime story. So if you like my content, make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get on with the video. Now, I've been getting this question a lot. What power do I use? What weapon do I use? What equipment do I use? And what stats do I put on basically anything? Right, so I'm here to answer those questions. Let's go over to stats. I'm Rebirth 100. I have every single stat bare minimum at 1000, other than obviously speed being capped at rebirth 5, because speed levels up 20 stats every rebirth, all the way up until 100, which is its theoretical cap. You can obviously go over the 100 speed cap if you use equipment that gives you speed boost, and even, well, stuff that gives you speed boost like awakenings. So, with this being said, the only stats that you should be focusing on are your strength or your magic. Energy and health are absolutely useless to level up, especially health, because I'm rebirth 100 and I have 5k HP. I'm not going to get one shot by anything, maybe only final explosion by someone that's also rebirth 100. So, with this being said, what are the best powers to use? Well, that's pretty much up to you. What do I mean by this? Well, other than your awakening, which Wizard is the best one, right? I have Mugetsu, Godspeed, and Wizard at the exact same level, and well, Wizard has the bigger damage boost, and Wizard outperforms Mugetsu by everything, but there's a catch. Godspeed has a really big speed boost compared to Wizard, however it's still worse than Wizard. But if you want a speed boost, then you can obviously use Godspeed over Wizard, but I don't really recommend it, so you do you. What attacks you use? Well, there's really good attacks and then there's other attacks, but you can literally use anything as long as you're good at using it. But to grind, well, Father Son Kamehameha is God tier, Chrono Says is absolute God tier, Sun is God tier, Final Explosion is really good if you're a newbie, Supernova is really good, Seru is also really good. These are all magic, by the way. Other than that, you have Spirit Bomb, Kamehameha, which are really good as well, but you can try out stuff, you just find the attacks that you like, right? But the ones I use are these, because honestly these are the ones I like the most and they deal a lot of damage either way. So these are the attacks that I use, right? Now, let's go over to strength. You can use Muda. Muda is really good, it does a lot of damage. This does a lot of damage as well. I'm not going to try to pronounce that, just to know. That attack is also really good. There's no legendary attack that scales off strength, so you only need epics, which a strength build overall is going to be easier to get than a magic build, that's what I'm trying to say. But Meteorite is decent, it does a bit of damage. 64 palms is broken in PvP and to grind stuff. Other than that, I have no idea what the rest of this does because I don't really use them, so try them out if you get them. Maybe you'll find something that's really good, I don't know. There's also other types of ability scaling powers like that sting. So whenever you hit a target twice with this, it's going to deal half its HP. However, this is sorta glitched because you can actually one-shot enemies with this. So how this works? So let's say this does like 50% damage, right? That's one enemy. World of Heaven gives you a 1.5 damage boost and Wizard gives you another 1.5 damage boost. So basically what happens is that my Death Sting, if I hit twice with Mugetsu, with Wizard and my armor equipped, I one-shot stuff with it instantly, like any type of enemy. This is clearly not intended at all, so when dungeons release you can abuse this. Let's just keep this our secret, I guess. You can pretty much just abuse that sting in dungeons when they release. So, other than that sting, there's a couple of different abilities like Spiritual Pressure with skill of Holy damage. Holy is basically like crowd control. There's also stuff like evasives and stuff that paralyze the enemies. There's a lot of stuff, you can test it out. But yeah, the best spells to grind are these ones. Now, let's go over to weapons. As I previously mentioned, right, you have stats. Now, the current best weapons, this is obviously before update 3. Maybe tomorrow update 3 releases, I have no idea when the update 3 is going to release, but there's obviously going to be new stuff. But as it stands right now, the best weapons are Lança del Relámpago and its Divine Axe Rita. Divine Axe Rita is required to use Cruel Stun, so that's why I rate it really high, because it's the best strength weapon, right? Because even if you're doing a strength build, you can still use Cruel Stun because it's extremely broken. And Lança del Relámpago, I mean, it scales off magic and does an insane amount of damage. The pistols are obviously bad. I crafted them because they look cool. That's pretty much it. And the equipment that you should be using, well, the World Over Heaven is obviously the best one currently. As I said previously, when update 3 releases, then there's probably going to be better equipment or equipment as good as the World Over Heaven, but currently this is the best equipment that you should be grinding for. Now, how do you get this? Well, to get the World Over Heaven, you need to kill Dio and you need to drop Dio's diary, plus you need a Blessed Gem. How do you get Blessed Gems? Well, you mine for them. I have currently... I have 8 Blessed Gems currently. So yeah, basically, craft this, you need to kill Dio, get Dio's diary, get a Blessed Gem, reach level 100, then you can craft the World Over Heaven. Craft Lança del Relámpago, you need to grind that little guy over there, which is called Demon. It's relatively easy to kill if you have the right moves. It drops you Demon Souls and Demon Feathers, and you can use this to craft Demon Wings and Lança del Relámpago respectively. Right? Demon Souls are used for Lanza and the Feathers are used for the Wings. To craft Divine Axe Rita, you need to drop Escanor's stuff, which is called Sun Ore. You need Sun Ore, and I think you need Flame Gems. And in order to get Flame Gems, you need to use Magic Gems. And you need to get lucky to get converted into a Flame Gem, because whenever you use a Magic Gem, it gets converted into a randomized gem. As you just saw, I got a Frost Gem, which can be used to get the spirit that I'm currently using. Well, I mean, I think this video was self-explanatory. How to deal more damage? Well, you get more stats. That's pretty much it. Now, what about leveling up your items, right? So, leveling up your powers is not that effective at dealing more damage, because base power doesn't really scale that well. So in order to get more damage, you need to upgrade your equipment. And your awakening. Your awakening, if it's max level, it's absolutely broken. It's probably the best thing you can level up will be your awakening, because it's going to make you into an absolute unit. Your equipment, however, I mean, only craft the World Over Heaven if you're going to craft any equipment, because then you can just abuse the fact that gold cores level up a random item by 10 levels, right? You can just abuse this and only level up a single equipment at once, right? So let's say you only craft, let's say, a monkey coat, and then you just craft the World Over Heaven after, right? Then you're going to have a 50-50 split on your golden cores, and you're going to level up your item up to max level really easily. Then you can craft whatever else you want. Like, I'm using Icecape Vanity because it looks really cool with my character, even though I have Bacon Arrow, which, I mean, I find it funny, right? That's why I use Bacon Arrow. So, yeah, to increase your damage, use World of Heaven, max it out as much as you can, level up your Awakening as much as you can, I'll allocate every single one of your stat points to your main damaging stat, and use really good damage scaling abilities that are good for PvE, and that's how I deal the amount of damage I deal. I can one-shot hollows with my Zero, I can one-shot hollows with my Kamehameha. I mean, not really one-shot, but I mean, it's close enough. And I can pretty much one-shot every single enemy other than hollows with Chronostasis. So, with this being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe if you did, and see you next time.